past it now. King Cawdor, Glamis. All, as the weird women promised. And yet I fear thou placed most foully for it. Yet it was said it should not stand in thy posterity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. If there come truth from them, as upon thee, Macbeth, their speeches shine. Why, by the verities on thee made good, may they not be my oracles as well, and set me up in hope? But hush, no more.
Here's our chief guest.
If he had been forgotten, it had been as a gap in our great feast, and all thing unbecoming.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness command upon me, to the which my duties are with the most indissoluble tie forever knit.
Ride you this afternoon.
Aye, my good lord.
We should have else desired your good advice, which still hath been both grave and prosperous in today's council. We'll take tomorrow. Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousin is bestowed in England, not confessing to his cruel parasite, filling his hearers with strange invention. But of that tomorrow, when we will have state cause, that will crave us jointly. Hie you to your horse, and you, till you return at night. Go swings with you.
Aye, my good lord. Our time does call upon us.
I do wish your horses swift and sure of foot, and I do commend you to their backs. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time until 7 at night, when to make society the sweet a welcome, we will ourselves keep till supper time alone. Well then, God be with you. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in that royalty of his nature there reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares, and in him is much that I do fear more than any other being. He chid the sisters, when first they put the name of king upon me, and bade them speak to him. Then, prophet-like, they hailed him father to a line of kings. Upon my head they placed a fruitless crown, and put a barren sceptre in my gripe, thence to be wrenched with an unlineal hand, no sons of mine succeeding. If it be so, for Banquo's issue have I filed my mind. For them have I the gracious Duncan murdered, put rancors in the vessel of my peace only for them, and mine eternal jewel given to the common enemy of men, to make them kings, the seed of Banquo, kings! Rather than so, come fate into the list and champion me to the utterance. Who's there? Was it not yesterday that we spoke together?
It was, so please your highness.
Well then, now, have you considered of my speeches? Know you that it was he that in the times past so held you under fortune, which you thought had been our innocent self. This I made good to you in our last conference. How you were borne in hand, how crossed the instruments, who wrought with them, and all things else that might to half a soul and to a notion pray, say, thus did Banquo.
You made it known to us.
I did so, and went further, which is now our second point of meeting. Do you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go? Are you so gospel to pray for this good man and for his issue, who has with heavy hand, bowed you to the grave, and begged you to yours forever.
We are men, my liege.
Aye, in the catalogue you go for men as hounds and greyhounds, choughs, water rugs, curs, spaniels, and demi-wolves are all clept by the name of dogs. Now, if you have a station in the file and not in the worst rank of manhood, say it. And I will put that business into your bosom, whose execution takes your enemy off, grapples you to the heart and love of mine, who wear a health but sickly in his life, which in his death were perfect.
I am one, my liege, from the vile blows and puppets of the world are so incensed that I reckless what I do to spite the world.
And I another. So weary with disaster, tugged with fortune, I would set my lie on any chance to mend it or be rid of it.
Know you both that Banquo was your enemy?
True, my lord.
So is he mine. And in such bloody distance that every minute of his being thrust against my nearest of life. And though I could, with barefaced power, sweep him from my sight, and bid my will avouch it, yet I must not. Certain friends that are both his and mine, whose loves I may not drop, but will wail his fall, who I myself struck down. And thence it is that I to your assistance do make love, masking the common business, the business from the common eye, for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall perform, my lord, that you command us.
Though our lives...
Your spirits shine through you. Within this hour at most, I will advise you where to plant yourself, acquaint you with the perfect spy of the time, the moment on it, for it must be done tonight, and supper from the palace. Always thought that I require a clearness, and with him to leave no botches nor rubs in the work. His son Fleos that keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than is his father's, must embrace the dark fate of that hour. Resolve yourselves apart, I'll come to you anon.
We are resolved, my lord.
I'll call upon you straight, abide within. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, find it out tonight.